Hey everyone, it's James Bowerman with the Real Creative Group of Douglas Realty, and this is your June 2021 real estate market update for Anne Arundel County. Hey everyone, thanks again for joining me. It's June. We've made it officially to summer. First, I just want to say congratulations to all the parents out there who made it through this school year. What a crazy year it was. So happy that we're here and it's summer and we can just take some time off of all the craziness that's happened over the last year. So that said, let's jump into the housing inventory for Anne Arundel County and see what numbers are going out there. So first off, always look at coming soon. Right now, we have 233 homes coming soon. That means they'll be active on the market within the next 21 days or so. This is slightly up, and that's a good sign with inventory being so low. Next, let's look at active listings. So currently, we have about 714 homes actively for sale on the market, which is up about 100 since last month. It's a good sign. Typically this time of year into the spring and summer market, we do see inventory go up, but overall, looking at the numbers, that's down 49% compared to the 1,400 homes that were on the market this time last year in the midst of the pandemic. Next, let's take a look at under contract. We have 1,966 homes currently under contract. That means you can't go tour these properties anymore. The seller has accepted an offer from a buyer, and it should close within about the next 30 to 45 days. Now, this is up about 5% over last month, and it's actually up about 14% over this time last year. So when we're talking about inventory and the lack thereof, with so many homes going under contract, really, we said it before, it's about supply and demand. Right now, the supply cannot keep up with the demand of all these home buyers. And we're gonna talk about why in a little bit. So next, let's look at homes sold. 1,114 homes sold during the month of May. So this is a 7% increase compared to the 1,036 homes in April. Overall, it's a 49% increase over the 745 homes we saw this time last year. So year to date, we've already sold about 4,824 homes in Anne Arundel County. Now, if we keep this pace, we're likely to sell 11,000 or more homes this year. Now, last year we were a little over 11,000. I think we're on pace to do that, if not do even more sales. Even though the inventory is so low, again, it's supply and demand. We just can't keep up with the demand to match the supply. So why then are people moving? Why is there such great demand for housing? Well, there's several things. We just got hit in the face with this pandemic, which really shifted people's thinking of what their living situation is. You know, what's their lifestyle? The big thing is, work was affected. Are they working from home? Do they need a home office, a place to set up so they can do that? If not, they don't have enough space and they want to move. Or, working remotely is the new norm. Hey, I can work from anywhere. Well, now I've got all this equity. Why don't we sell it and move out of state? Or sell it and get something bigger so we have that extra space that we need. And of course, the interest rates. In the last month, they really haven't changed. They're still very low. Mortgages are very affordable. So although values are going up, buyers have more buying power, which means they can go get more house because the low interest rates allow them to have a lower payment. So those are the main factors driving this market and this lack of inventory right now. And when we talk about inventory, it hasn't changed. We have less than a month of inventory, which means if no new properties came on the market within about half a month or so, everything would be sold. Days on market, let's talk about time and the speed at which things are selling. With such high demand and such low supply, multiple offer situations are very common. Homes are selling very quickly. I'm seeing really two scenarios happen most often, and that's one, somebody comes in before it's listed, trying to see if they have an opportunity to lock up that property off market, or as soon as it hits, they're ready to go and they're putting in the strongest, most compelling offer. Sometimes there's a time limit attached to that offer saying, hey, we want you to make a decision by 9 o'clock tonight, otherwise this offer expires. Some people are swooping in and buying properties that way, which is a very good strategy. The other option is competing in a multiple offer situation where you put in your best and highest and you kind of wait to see what the seller picks. So Kind of a tough market out there for buyers. When you do see properties, however, listed for more than, well, let's dive into the numbers. 15 days on average and only 5 days median as far as days on market. So when you see a home sitting for a week, 2 weeks, usually you're going to see a price reduction, or there's an opportunity there to come in and say, hey, something's wrong with the house. It's probably overpriced, or it needs work, which means it's overpriced. So opportunities there for you buyers when you see properties lasting, on the market a week or two or more. Last, let's talk about prices. So the average sold price in May was $322,000 in Anne Arundel County, almost $500,000 for an average sales price here. This is up 16% over last year when we averaged $254,000. So a 16% increase from last May to this May. On average, you're selling for about 1.9% above list price, which is crazy. So yes, if you were to buy a home last year for $300,000, could it be worth $348,000? Possibly, with 16% appreciation in just 1 year. That's why we have so many people who are selling. Even though inventory is low, we're selling a lot of houses. People are trying to take advantage of this equity. And that's just the last year. I have clients who bought 3 years ago who were sitting on $100,000 worth of equity. Even if you went into forbearance and you stopped paying your mortgage for the past year, most people are going to have the equity to be able to pay that off, sell it, and move without having to go into any foreclosure. So that's another reason dancing around. Are we in a 2008 situation where we're going to see a crash? I don't think so. Is this sustainable? I don't think so. Interest rates, I think, will go up and things will hopefully normalize, but it's going to take a little bit of time, and I would not expect to see any kind of crash. So that is your market update for June of 2021. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below and I will get back to you. Otherwise, thank you again. Have a great day, and we'll see you again soon.